morning, Pumpkin Lambs. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for another Mario Ramon discussion. If you like the video, definitely like the video below, subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to comment so we can have a conversation about the video. Today's topic is, when a gay man have like a best friend that's a female, does she secretly resent him for his lifestyle? All right, so I guess the title of the video should be, if you have a gay friend, do you secretly resent him? Okay. All right. So this video just came to my mind because I saw a video on TikTok, and it said, do gay men get their lingo from straight women, or straight women, or I don't know, it's cis, and I don't know what all that cis is and all of this business, but do gay men get their lingo from black women, or do black women get their lingo from gay men? And I was like, okay, what came first, the chicken or the egg? So first of all, women came first, okay? So it wouldn't be any gay men without women. So let's just get that out of the way. And I feel that gay men, and this is two things real quick. Let's get this out of the way about that video, and then we're going to do the resentment, okay? Gay men, okay, so women created gay men. And so gay men live in a house with a woman. And so most gay men do emulate women, men that are in fashion and things, because sometimes our grandmothers get dressed for church, and you see how, she wears the good wig and the church clothes and everything. And that's fascinating just to see the transformation of grandma, at home chilling, watching The Price is Right versus the church grandma. So that fashion, like Andre Leon Talley, he said that's what sparked him, was his grandmother. So I believe his grandmother is actually responsible for a whole generation of like the Andre Leon Talley, because he probably wouldn't have been inspired without her. So we watch women, and so just watch the grace and everything, and and even the things that the ladies go through with husbands and boyfriends, and all of that. Just watch how resilient women are. So I just love women, and I love my black women as well, because we watch you go through a lot and make it look good. So I just want to, number one, say I love you, ladies, and thank you. Thank you for giving birth to us and loving us unconditionally. Even though, and resentment may be strong for the video title, but we have to talk about this, okay? But I do love ladies for the unconditional love. Even though they may not like what we do, they still love you. Like, you love your brother, you love your nephew, your uncle, your cousin, whoever, All right, so listen, let's talk about this. There's so many things to break down. All right. I want to just tell you about experience I had, which sparked this video, okay, in addition to the TikTok video. And I was like, oh my God, I got to put this all together. Okay, so when I used to live in Atlanta, this was about 20 years ago, I lived in Atlanta, and, me and my boys, we invited some of our friends out. 2 different times. So one time, one of my sister, her best friend, came from Kentucky, and she came to visit us. And then she was like, oh, let's go to the club. And so we, my sister and I, we used to go to gay clubs. We listened to the house music. Everyone knows us, knew us. We didn't pay a cover. We didn't pay for drinks, honey. The blunts were being passed, honey. We just had a good time. The speaker was mine. I'm doing my African dance on the speaker. Back off, right? So we brought my sister's best friend. We turned that corner, and she saw a long line of men, and she just started tearing up. And we were like, are you okay? What's wrong? What's wrong? And then she was just like, and so she told my sister, what the fuck is going on? So my point is, even though she loves me and she doesn't judge me, that has to play on your mind that, what the fuck, all these men in line, like, who's going to be left for me? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're at a picnic and you see a ton of people in line, and it look like the food is dwindling down, just like the men are dwindling down, you're like, is there gonna be any food or any men left for me? Like, I see that point. And so that's why I'm saying secretly you may love your brother or your cousin or uncle, but you like, should y'all ass taking all the men? You know what I'm saying? Like subliminal. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Second time it happened, my friend. I don't know if I could say her name. I didn't ask her if I can say her name, but if I could, I would. But next time I'll ask her. But hey, Steve and I, we were like, come on, go to the club with us, go to the club. Because we made a friend with someone who lived in our building. And we were like the pack. We go to the pool together. We go to have dinner. We had Sunday dinner every Sunday. I'm talking about for like over a year or so. So she was like, where you guys be going? And we was like, come to the club with us. Come to the club with us. Because after Sunday dinner around 4 o'clock, we take a nap and then we going to the club. I want to go with you guys. Come on, one day I'm going to go with you guys. So she went. We turned the corner again. It was a line. Now, another thing is, what happened is, we went to this one club. I want to say it was Club Fusions. The line was so long. So you have a line at Fusions, you have a line at Loretta's, you have a line at Bulldogs, and you have a line at Backstreets. It's a line for everything. So she's like, every freaking where we turn, there's a freaking line. And it looks like the Million Man March. Leslie started, I said her name. Anyway, she started crying. And we were like, are you okay, Les? Oh my God, I said her name again. We was like, are you okay, Les? I may as well say her name. And she was like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. She was like, I just didn't know. Like, I knew you guys were, but I didn't know it was like thousands and thousands of guys. Another thing I will say, I don't know, maybe if we do take, a heterosexual person, whether it's your brother or your sister or your brother and his wife and your wife and her husband, kind of brief them. Like, it's about to be like 200 people in line. They're all same gender loving, or they may have come with somebody like you. Everybody at a gay club is not gay, first of all. Because my brother went, my sister went, my friends go, you know what I'm saying? They go just like we go to Vegas nights, we go to support each other. Well, anyway, I just think you should brief your friends and your family like before you go. Now that I am cognizant that it is such a shock, because you may know that you're going to a gladiator fight, but it's only until you're sitting in the seat and they have a cage stand. Because I did that for my brother. I was caught off guard like that. I bought my brother the demolition fighting, when some people know karate, they've been boxing, they wrestle, and they put them in a cage and they just beat each other to blood. And I knew that I was going to see something like that, but until you see the shit, I was sitting there mortified. My mouth was open for so wide when I saw them just kick that man. His face blew open. Honey, my mouth was open for 3 days. I thought I was going to catch 2 different strands of strep throat. And my brother was like, yeah, give him motherfucker. And all the people around me, they're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm like, he may never walk or chew or swallow again. He may not ever blink again. He got his ass snatched. So I say that to say, even though I bought the ticket for my brother, I didn't know it was going to be that brutal. So even though you're going to a gay club, you don't know you're about to see what you're about to see. Now, let's talk about the friends, heterosexual ladies who have gay friends. There's so much into that. Do you trust them with your boyfriend? If you don't trust them with your boyfriend, then you need to check your boyfriend, because there's something you see in your boyfriend that actually make you think that he would even humor it, okay? And then you need to check your friend if you think there's something going on, or it could possibly go on. You know what I'm saying? Then it's not a gay thing at that point. It is a character thing, because all gay men don't want, number one, a straight man, or number two, a trans man. Now, we do have class. And then that's another thing. All gay men don't want all straight men. Like, it's kind of like, if you're a vegan, you don't eat, like, you want vegan food. You don't want beef. You don't want to, I'm going to try a bacon burger today. Like, No, at least for me, I want somebody who knows their same gender loving. I don't have time for that. Or we got to keep it hush-hush and all of this business. We don't have time for that. So let's get to the topic, okay, Mario? We're not going to have a bipolar video, okay? So, do straight women resent their gay friends or family members? I won't say resent, but I will say there is something in the mind, no matter how much they love you. Like even a parent, I accept you, but I do kind of wish you would give me some grandchildren and live a normal life. And then they turn it around and say, because the world is so mean and I don't want you to go through that. Honey, I ain't going through nothing. I'm getting my life in Bulldogs. I'm good. You don't want to go through that. You don't want to have me as a gay son or a niece or nephew or friend and go to church and be myself because it makes you feel uncomfortable. And then part of it is the truth. I know how mean the world is, and I don't want you to have to go through something like that. But this is the thing, and back then, before gay, it was the mixed couples, whatever you call it. I don't know if there's a name for mixed couples, but when different races mix together for the couples, and then back their parents were, I don't want, the world is so mean, I don't want you to have to go through that. And now it's kind of like a normal thing. Okay, so far as with the gay thing, and the resentment, like you have a best friend and he's gay, and you have a best friend and you're a straight lady and he's gay, and you probably, let's just, this is an example, or a little example, and maybe you have a guy and he's not what you want, or you don't have a guy, and then but your gay friend has a plethora of guys, and you're like, this motherfucker. And then he said, oh, best friend, I had another one. Child, he was fine too. That's where I'm saying, do you resent it, or do you like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you? Like, is there a secret way that women feel when they have gay men who are so honest and so open? That's what I want to know. That's the question I want to know. Because sometimes when you're talking to like ladies, they'll call you girl by mistake. They'll be talking, yeah, girl, because girl, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean, oh my God, I didn't mean that. So are they secretly thinking something in their mind as they're having a conversation? Because I don't think they would do that with a heterosexual guy. I've never seen it. I've never seen them slip and call their boyfriend a girl. Or it's like I said, it's something in mind. Their boyfriend a girl or another guy a girl. So is there something secret that a lady has in her head when she's, really close with a gay guy? I don't know. Comment below. Tell me that, first of all. And so what else is the resentment of it all? Other than feeling like there's going to be no one for you, what else could be a resentment or make a lady feel some kind of way? I know sometimes when I see some gay guys, not all, it's a small percentage, like 3% out of 100, that I've seen myself, like try and battle women. There's no battle there. Like, stop it. You battling a woman is like a fourth grader trying to battle somebody in college. It'll never happen. Like, women are women. Men are men. Water is water. Lemonade is lemonade. Like, I look better than this bitch, and let me take her man. I'll take your man. That whole I'll take your man situation, nasty person. Honey, go to an island of your own, bitch. Like, go to an island with the mean people. And then give all them bitches Omicron, honey. Like, just go. Go. Like, we all need to respect each other, but definitely still respect and protect. Now, on the flip side, I will say that there are gay men who protect heterosexual women more than heterosexual men. Now, that is the truth. There are gay men who stand up, especially, I hate to say it, but it's the truth, especially black women. There are gay men who take up for black women more than black men. I know I'm going to open up a Pandora's box, but shit, I'm ready for this shit now. Because we have seen, men either do our moms wrong, do our sisters wrong, and then we have brothers who do other people's mothers and sisters wrong. So we have a special place in our heart. And we learn a lot from black women. How to be strong and take care of a house with 4 kids and make that shit look easy. That's a different kind of strength. And your kids aren't cognizant that the lights are about to get turned off in 3 days and you just making it look peaceful. So that's the kind of strength that gay men have when they're walking through the street. You have to have a mindset, like, you know what I'm saying, to be so strong and be you and not be down low and not trying to act like one thing, you know, with one person and they, oh, bitch, yes, girl, work, bitch, work. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just too much. So you have to be strong in order to be who you are and walk in it in this world, in this earth, on this earth. Okay? That's one thing. One thing I do also want to touch on since we are in this video, since we're in this video, oh, also, there are gay fathers. Just because you didn't impregnate someone, when you're the uncle of, and you make sure these kids do have things, because I know for at least for me too, my nieces and nephews, I am there. You need some shoes for school, school supplies, different things. You know what I'm saying? I've always been there. So I am a dad in that aspect. And I just want to say for gay people, they're dads in that aspect. And that's another example of stepping in, not saying that I had a problem with any of my nieces and nephews' parents, but in different situations, you know, people who are only have one parent and you're the gay friend, you kind of do step in sometimes, you know, as the other parent on different things. And sometimes their children may listen to you because you're not the actual parent. Sometimes people listen to their teachers more than their parent. And sometimes they listen to a friend or an older mentor, you know, and you may be the mentor or the liaison between them and the parent, like getting them to do their schoolwork and do right. And you know, your mom worked hard. Come home. Don't be missing for 3 and 2 hours. That really freak your mom out. You know, you may be the voice of reason. Like I said, the liaison between the child and the parent. And you're the gay person, I'm just saying. So that's another example for a gay person being there, you know, for a lady, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, just multiple things. And women are there for gay people as well. Yes, they are. So, like I said, yes, it's reciprocity, baby. It's, you know, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's just how it should be. Now, one last point I want to say is, and this is a whole nother video about the black community and gay black men, the black community and gay black men. So honestly, it's the same. This is something maybe the heterosexual community don't know about gay black men. The shit is hard. So it's not just, oh, we're gay and other races are gay and we're just all one happy family. That's not the truth. There's still a division between gay black men and other races, okay? So on dating apps, you'll see no black men. And it's not only just no black. You may see black men say no whatever race, no so-and-so man. And then the so-and-so, like no black man, no fats, no femmes, mean no feminine men, no fat people, no black people. But you'll see a whole lot of no black people. Even here in California, you go out to West Hollywood, I pray you don't think you're about to get all the attention in the world. I don't give a fuck who you are, honey. You can be Boris Culture. They be like, hey, how you doing? But they'll turn around. Now, I, on the other hand, be like, hey, Boris. But Nicole will hit you in the head with a Coke 45 bottle to the white meat. I'm just using him as an example, Nicole. That's your boo. I don't want him, okay? He is handsome, but I don't want him. That's your boo. But I'm just making an example, and most heterosexual people don't know that we're still at the bottom of the totem pole being gay black men in the dating world and all of this stuff. And with that, there, to me, comes some psychological things where, you know, you've already felt that being a black man in the world. Now you're a gay black man and you have to go through that. So it's double whammy. And then, oh my God, it's just so much to talk about. One thing about why I think there's so much strife or division between black and gay black men. I talked about this in another video. It comes from, you know, the slavery situation, so it's just looked upon as horrible because, the bucking. You have to Google bucking, and I think it's Bucking, but you have to Google that, and so that may be one thing. But my thing is, what I don't understand is how we can do so much bashing on the gay community. The reason why I say that is there's no way in the world you're going to be on a subway in Los Angeles and ride through certain neighborhoods. That's anywhere. Shit, you can be heterosexual and they'll jump you. But you're going to get a lot more attention even if you're sitting at a bus stop and you have a book bag with a rainbow on there, somebody going to pull over and jump you. Somebody's going to they may not like the way you walk. They may not like the way you talked in the store. Can I have a pack of so-and-so? Or do y'all have any Snapples? And like, oh, I don't like the way you talk. I don't like the way you walk. And then it's called gay bashing, right? Well, isn't that the same thing that happened with us when we were black? Like, not when we were black, but the same thing when we were enslaved, and then we were trying to be free, and it started happening not when we were black. That what the hell? When we were enslaved, or we were trying to be free, and we moved to Mississippi, and we moved to Alabama, and we moved to everywhere, and we're just trying to be free. And then you're just trying to get to church, and a group of white men come in a truck and beat you. That's the same thing that's happening. The gay man is sitting at the bus stop just trying to make it to work, and then you stop and gay bash, or you drive it. He's trying to get to work peaceful. Like I said, just helped his best friend's daughter and son. He's going to work so he can buy them some shoes, and you gay fag, you fucker, motherfucker, da da da. And you just mess with him, and that's how he's going to start his day. Verbal abuse is just as well, because now he's thinking about it the whole time. The whole day, can't get, and then going to work. And I'm just saying, it's just a vicious cycle that has to stop. It has to stop. Just like this video, because I think I've said so much. Honey, I did a drive-by full of talking. Jeez, my knees. I mean, because there's so much that we have to talk about. There's so much we have to talk about in this. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you like the video, definitely like the video below. Subscribe to my channel and comment. And thank you so much for hanging out with me for another Mario discussion. God bless. Peace.